Handicapper Steve here, handicapping the racing from Turfway Park here on Saturday. It is the 23rd of March, 2024. I'm going to look at the featured 12th race from Turfway, but before I get on to that, remember to please follow me on Twitter at HorseRacingKid5 for more selections for race courses around the world, and join me today for my Fairgrounds Louisiana Derby preview, also for my Lincoln Handicap preview, beginning of the British Flat season from Doncaster. So I hope you join me for those previews. It looks like it's going to be some excellent racing today, and of course next weekend we have the good racing here in New York, actually, at Aqueduct with the that Claiming Series races and the Excelsior, and of course the Florida Derby and the Arkansas Derby. So it's going to be a good weekend of racing, and also the Dubai World Cup. Forgot about that. Dubai hasn't been on my radar this past winter because it's been crazy, but I should have a good spring. So we're going to look at it next week. But the 12th race in Turfway is a good one. It's the feature of the program. It is the Jeff Ruby Stakes. It's a grade 3 event going for a $700,000 purse race for 3-year-olds here. We have a field of 14 horses entered. Keep in mind, the 5-horse A-Gate Road is scratched and the 13-horse Circle P is scratched. So take those two out. We'll be down to a field of 12 horses going the distance of ground of 1,800 meters or a mile and an eighth on the Tapeta surface. I'm going to go with the also eligible here who draws in the 14-horse Triple Espresso. 14-10 4-6 in the superfecta for me. 14-10 4-6 super. Top selection of 14 horse Triple Espresso, and I start my morning every day with an espresso. But next week I have to lay off the espresso. It's just starting to go down like I make it like mud, and it's not good for me. but I love it. The 14 horse Triple Espresso, 3-year-old colt by Omaha Beach. Tom Pletcher trains. Jose Ortiz gets the mount. The horse's most recent appearance came on the turf at the Gulfstream. 1 mile on the 2nd of March in the Colonel Liam Stakes, and the horse finished 4th by 3 lengths that day, and he was with him early on from wide postra. He was stupidly wide. He just couldn't keep up late, but he ran his heart out. Refreshing here, a little bit of a longer trip. Going to probably be drawn in the parking lot throughout, but I think he has the turn of foot to win here. Turf form really shows up on Tapeta, I think, and a lot of people think, and I think he can get the trip to win. I also like that Jose comes in to ride him from South Florida. It's going to be a shame we're not going to see Jose here in New York this spring and fall, but up to better things in Kentucky where the purses are outstanding. But two back, this horse ran 20th of January at Gulfstream, 1 mile in the main specialway. Took him a little bit of time to break the main, but he finally did, winning by 1/4 lengths at 90 cents to the dollar. Again, stupidly wide, but he had the turn of foot and the agility to win. A very good race for him that day. And then the 11th of November at Aqueduct, mile 16th in the main specialway. He finished 3rd by 5 3/4 lengths. Again, the mercy of the post draw. He was 10 of 10 that day. He was wide. He moved a little bit late, but he needs something. He's the kind of horse, I think he, with all those lost turf races we had this past summer at Saratoga, he's the kind of horse, it just took him a little bit of time to break the maiden, so he's a little bit behind the A-ball, but he's running good races. They actually tried him in turf in stakes races his first 2 outings. First outing ever at Kitten's Joy at Colonial over the mile 16th. He finished 2nd by 1/4 lengths behind Tok Tok, who's a decent horse. He didn't break that well that day, but closed it from nowhere. Great run for him that day with a 59 Beyer. Came back to run the Pilgrim and Aqueduct in early October, the mile 16th on the outer turf course, where he finished 5th by 4 1/4 lengths. Again, stupidly wide, but he nearly got to A-Gate Road, who was supposed to run this one today, running down in the in New Orleans actually instead. But refreshing here. I think he has the trip to win. I think the Northern Valley. Well, he ran most recently in Northern California, but Southern California Invader, the 10-horse Endlessly for Mike McCarthy and Umberto Rispoli, has a good chance of winning. Most recently at Golden Gate over the mile and 8th in the El Camino Real Derby. Not the world's toughest El Camino Real Derby we've had in years past, but he won by 1/4 lengths, coming from nowhere. I thought it was a very good run. Coming home with career best 87 Beyer. Coming to the Midwest today. He has a wide poster, but I think he has, he's facing, some tough horses and running these good races in Southern California. 2 back in the Breeders' Cup Juvenile Turf. He just didn't have a good trip. He was very wide. He finished 8th by 3.5 lengths. Thought he ran, a sneaky good race early on, but then he just got outclassed by the others that day. And the Zuma Beach at Santanito over the mile, winning by 2 1/4 lengths, closing up from nowhere. I thought it was a good race. Even in the Del Mar Juvenile Turf, again with a wide poster, he won quite nicely. Training well in Southern California, he can win. And also the 4-horse noted for Tom Pletcher here was a winner 2 back in the pulpit at Gulfstream quite nicely. His turf numbers are way better than his dirt numbers. Back to synthetic where the form shows up. If you look at his workout patterns, he has one workout 2 weeks ago at Goldstrom and Tapeta, half mile 46 and 3, fourth best workout 19, so that track was lightning fast. He really wants to run on the not dirt and on the Tapeta. Coming here today, he's a horse that if he doesn't win today, keep an eye on him as the season goes on. Something like the Belmont Derby, the American Turf, possibly next time out at Churchill, or even the Penn Mile. He's the kind of horse that could do wonders there. But it's a good spiral or Jeff Ruby Stakes or Lane Z or GalleryFurniture.com race, whatever they're calling it this year. But to recap my selection for the 12th from Turfway, it is a Jeff Ruby Stakes. Going to take the 14-horse Triple Espresso. Give kudos to the 10-horse Endlessly and the 4-horse Noted. 14-10, 4-6 Super, 14-10, 4 in the multi-race. So good luck to all. Please follow me on Twitter at HorseRacingKid5. Good luck, everyone.